All right, folks, let's break down what the critics are saying about one of the most hyped games of the year, Black Myth: Wukong. The reviews are in, and it's time to see if this game lives up to all the buzz. IGN kicked things off with an 8 out of 10, praising the game's stunning visuals and the dynamic combat system. They were particularly impressed with how Black Myth: Wukong captures the essence of Chinese mythology, bringing Sun Wukong's journey to life in a fresh and engaging way. However, they did note some pacing issues and occasional performance glitches that can pull you out of the experience. GameSpot echoed similar sentiments, also awarding an 8 out of 10. They loved the diversity in enemy design and the engaging boss battles, each requiring different strategies to overcome. But like IGN, they pointed out that the game suffers from some technical instability, including bugs and glitches that can be frustrating. Over at PC Gamer, the game scored an 87 out of 100. They lauded Black Myth: Wukong for its innovative combat mechanics and rich world building. The game was described as a breath of fresh air for the action RPG genre, especially for fans of Souls-like games. However, they too couldn't ignore the technical issues that need ironing out before this game can be considered a masterpiece. Meanwhile, Gaming Bolt went all out with a perfect 10 out of 10. They were absolutely blown away by the art direction, storytelling, and overall atmosphere, calling it a new benchmark for the genre. However, even they couldn't overlook the performance problems, though they felt the game's strengths far outweighed these flaws. WCCF Tech offered an 85 out of 100, praising the game's variety in combat and its unique blend of traditional Chinese mythology with modern gameplay. They appreciated that the game doesn't just stick to the formulaic Souls-like approach, but adds its own flavor. Yet, like the other outlets, they highlighted the need for some technical polish. Polygon provided a more narrative-focused review, highlighting the game's faithful adaptation of Journey to the West and the deep cultural context it brings to the table. However, they noted that the difficulty level might be a bit too punishing for some players, which could limit its appeal. Eurogamer didn't assign a numerical score, but praised the game's presentation and the fluidity of its combat. They were particularly taken by the detailed creature designs and environments. However, they mentioned that some of the game's mechanics could feel overwhelming, especially for newcomers to the genre. GamesRadar gave it 4 out of 5 stars, focusing on the innovative combat and stunning visuals. They loved the transformation mechanic, where Wukong can change forms during battle, adding a strategic element. But like others, they noted that the story can feel disjointed and technical issues are present. Lastly, Kotaku was a bit more critical, commending the game's ambition but expressing concerns about its polish. They loved the concept and the cultural depth, but felt the game might have been released a bit too soon, given the bugs and performance issues. So there you have it. Black Myth: Wukong is shaping up to be a visually stunning and culturally rich game with some of the most dynamic combat in the genre. But across the board, critics agree it's held back by technical issues. If you're into action RPGs or fascinated by Chinese mythology, this game is definitely worth checking out. But you might want to brace yourself for a few bumps along the way.